All right, guys, so this is it. This is kind of how I started doing push-ups and sit-ups. I just got back from a walk, so I probably won't do the full 100 sit-ups or push-ups. I already did those this morning, but I kind of wanted to explain what I did and how I kind of build up to where I got to 100. And it's not 100 full push-ups, so to speak. I'll do 25 regular push-ups and then take a break, and they'll do 3 sets of 25 push-ups, but with modified, and I'll show you how to do those in just a second. I don't have the strength to do it quite yet, but I'm working on it. But when I started, it was only 10 modified. So the progression from the beginning of December is when I started doing push-ups. I think I started doing sit-ups back in October. I was doing 50 a day, then went to 100 a day, and then I did the challenge in December. It wasn't with any organization or anything. It was just for my personal. But anyway, a few things. Let's see. So I want to show you. Oh, this is the most important part for me. In between sets of push-ups, I pray. So it's just an awesome opportunity to talk to God, tell him what's on your heart. Usually the first set, before the first set, I'll do the Lord's Prayer. Then I'll do my 25 push-ups. And the awesome thing about doing that is that break period is something I look forward to rest and to pray, but most importantly to pray. I have friends that are in need of prayer, so I keep them on my heart. So one gentleman that I go to church with is started chemotherapy, so I wanted to pray for him. I have another gentleman in my prayer group that is going to have a procedure done on his ear. And then my stepmom, who I forgot to mention prior, when I was doing my introduction, she's been, so I'm 44, she's been a part of my life since I've been 7. So she is my second mother, essentially. So I just spoke with her yesterday, and she was telling me she had some issues with her arm and shoulder and some vertigo. So I'll pray about that. But yeah, so that's what I do during my sets of push-ups. And then in my sit-ups, I'll do sets of 25 and just kind of go 25, 50, 75, 100. And then I wrap up that portion of my exercises. So anyway, without further ado, I'll just kind of get started on what I do, and then a couple comments to wrap up at the end. So I'm new at this, so please forgive me for the awesome video editing here. All right, so when I'm doing push-ups, when I first started, I hope I can get it all in my camera. I have a chair here for my sit-ups, so I'll go through that in just a second too. So for when I first started modified, I'll move this real quick. So I was kind of like this here, and I just put my arms out a little bit, and all I did was just kind of on my knees. I didn't have really the strength to do a full push-up, so I was doing modifieds, which is just fine. Kind of works my chest in a different area, a different muscle, so I kind of like these too. So, but anyway, this is just how I started with 10 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And then after that, I just get on my knees and I hold my hands and just pray for my friends and family that need a prayer. So it's just awesome. I just incorporated that recently. I didn't see anyone do that ever. It's just something that happened. It was just organically. It just organically happened. I don't know. Anyway, so in between each set of 25 that I do, I'll pray, and then at the very beginning, I say the Lord's Prayer. To do the regular exercises, all this was trial and error. This is just stuff that worked for me. Again, I'm not an expert on fitness, health, medical advice, anything like that. This is just stuff, trial and error, things that work for me. If something hurt, I didn't do it. If something did kind of give me some problems, I wasn't going to do it. If it did give me if it didn't give me problems, I did do it. So, but with my regular push-ups, I just had my feet straight out behind me. I had a kind of a slope from my shoulder to my feet, and then my arms came out at a 90-degree angle from my shoulders. And I'll go ahead and just do 10 of these real quick, and then I'll go into the next topic that I wanted to cover, the sit-ups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So you might hear me say good job after my sets. So all I'm doing is, I don't know what started that either. It happened, felt good, so I kept doing it. So anyway, I'll go ahead and start the sit-ups. I'll show you how to do those. I do 4 different types. I'll just run through each one real quick. So this mat helps out tremendously. I told you in my last video that I had some problems with my spine a little bit, giving me some problems, but this mat has helped tremendously at different times. But anyway, all I'm gonna do is rest my hands behind my head, and I'm gonna have the chair in there. Yeah, tip of the chair's in there, good. So I'm just gonna put my feet up on the chair like this, kind of with a 90-degree angle there. Got my head up, my shoulders, and I can feel it right here in my abs. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start this, and this is all I do is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna do that 25 times. I start out a lot less, 10 maybe. That's one variation that I do. The next one is basically the same thing, except I go higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. So that's the second one. The third one is kind of, I can't remember what they're called, but I think, bicycle sit-ups. So I'll just do 5 of those real quick. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And the main thing is movement. Movement's key to this. I do have one more variation I forgot to show you. I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll address a couple more topics, and then I'll let you go. So the last one, I don't move my legs at all. It's just I got a little bit of whatever it's called. The abs are tight, and I'll just go up like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. So that's basically what I did. It was a build up to process, and eventually I'll increase a little bit here and there. It's progressive. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But yeah, those are the different sit-ups and push-ups I do. A couple other things I wanted to cover too. Sorry to hold you up like this, but let's see here. Next topics. Oh yeah, future videos. So I want to cover the MyFitnessPal app. It's free and you can download it, and that keeps track of calories, your macros, which are your carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So that's pretty important. It allows, I'll go through it, the app. If you want to do it ahead of time, you can. It's pretty, I don't want to say easy. For some it is, some it isn't. It allows you to add in all the foods pretty much in there. It used to be where you could scan the barcode, but now I think you have to pay for that feature. But if you just type it in, so let's say I do grilled chicken, Great Value, Walmart version, which I eat all the time. It's in there, and the calories are pretty much the same. It might say 160 in the app, and it might be 150 on the bag. I just let that slide because in the grand scheme of things, I know what my mouth is putting in the body. So another thing I want to cover is hurdles, how to break through hurdles that might be challenging that I encountered, an eating timeline that I do, the exercises at the gym. Oh, this will be fun. Different locations to do exercises. So I have a couple trips I think I'm gonna do. They aren't really day trips. It's just, it might be an hour or so away. Maybe a different environment where I can do some sit-ups or push-ups, or walking. There might be some trails, different things like that. I have a trip coming up to Florida in February to visit my mom. It's going to be with my son. I'm super excited about it. So I'll do some video on that. That'll be in February towards the end. And then I want to do maybe a day in the life video. You guys let me know if this is okay to do, or if there's something that you want to see, let me know. And last few housekeeping things, just a reminder, I am not certified in health, nutrition, or medical advice. This is only what I did. Also, none of my videos are sponsored, so I may introduce products where I get them and I'll share the codes that I use for discounts. They're public codes that you can use. But a couple people that I have followed on YouTube, I can get discounts. Anyone can get the discounts if you use their certain code. And I don't get anything for that. This is all non-sponsored. So finally, if you have a moment, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Also, a little notification bell you can activate so you can get notified every time I post or upload a video. I have it so possibly every week to 2 weeks I'm going to try to do a video. Sorry, I just realized my camera was not pointing the way I wanted it to, but this is first for me, so I will get better, I promise. So, as always, I'm so grateful for you watching. And again, my name is Ryan Leniger, and this is the newest episode of Obese to Fit with Parkinson's. Thanks for watching.